For decades, economists and military generals warned us about a nightmare scenario. A single geopolitical spark that could choke the global economy overnight, trigger massive inflation, and send oil prices into the stratosphere. Well, you don't have to imagine it anymore, because it is happening right now. Two nations at war, hundreds of massive ships stranded, and it all comes down to a tiny 21-mile stretch of water that is currently holding the world hostage. Welcome to the Strait of Hormuz. It's a narrow channel connecting the Persian Gulf to the open ocean. To the south, you have Oman and the UAE. To the north, you have Iran. At its narrowest point, it is only 21 miles wide. For massive supertankers, the actual safe shipping lane is just 2 miles wide in each direction. It's basically a two-lane highway on the ocean, but this specific highway pumps the lifeblood of the modern world. To understand why the entire world is panicking over this tiny strip of water, just look at the numbers. Normally, roughly 20 million barrels of oil pass through the Strait of Hormuz every single day. That is 25% of the world's maritime oil trade. Add to that 20% of the world's liquefied natural gas. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, the UAE, they all rely on this exact exit door to sell their energy to the world. Without this strait, that oil is trapped. And that oil, it's not just fuel. It's the plastic in your phone. It's the diesel powering the trucks that deliver your food. If the Strait of Hormuz catches a cold, the global economy gets pneumonia. But right now, this economic lifeline isn't just a choke point, it's an active war zone. In late February 2026, the US and Israel launched major military operations against Iran, sparking a massive regional conflict. The immediate retaliation? Iran effectively shut down the strait. Since then, it has been absolute chaos. Iran's Revolutionary Guard laid sea mines and fired on over 24 merchant ships. Tankers have been set ablaze. In response, the US initiated a strict naval blockade on Iranian ports. Today, the strait is locked in a deadly game of tug-of-war. One day, a ceasefire opens the waters. The next day, ships are fired upon and forced to turn back. Traffic has plummeted by over 95%. The world's biggest exit door has been slammed shut. So, if you live in the US and we produce our own oil, why should you care? Because the global oil market is a single, connected pool. When 20 million barrels of oil suddenly disappear, global panic sets in. Asia and Europe scramble to buy whatever oil is left. Demand outpaces supply, and prices explode everywhere. We already saw Brent crude oil shoot past $126 a barrel, the largest disruption since the 1970s energy crisis. You feel it at the gas pump first. But then, airlines raise ticket prices, shipping companies charge more, farmers pay more for tractor fuel. That inflation trickles down to literally every single item you buy. For years, experts asked, what if the strait closes? The terrifying reality of 2026 is there is no backup plan. There are a few pipelines that bypass the strait, but they can only handle a fraction of the normal volume. Right now, there are hundreds of tankers stranded in the Gulf. If this standoff drags on, we aren't just looking at expensive gas. We are looking at a severe global economic recession. Factories shutting down, supply chains breaking. We like to think of the ocean as vast and limitless, but the reality is, the modern world hangs by a thread. A 21-mile thread surrounded by guns, warships, and a devastating conflict. The Strait of Hormuz isn't just a body of water. It is the ultimate Achilles heel of the global economy. And right now, that heel is bleeding. If you want to understand the hidden forces actually controlling our world, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. How has the recent spike in gas prices affected you? Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.